Hello everyone, welcome to my Let's Play of Breeder, Homegrown, Director's Cut. And the title is just Breeder, Homegrown. From the publisher Sometimes You, with the developer being Outlands. Let the story begin. Gold trophy? Okay. Officer, when did you last see him? Nurse, I put him to bed yesterday. Officer, and this morning? Nurse, I don't know. We looked for him everywhere. Officer, and you're sure he's not hiding somewhere in the clinic? Nurse, I told you, we looked everywhere. He never does this. Officer, is he dangerous? Nurse, what? No, of course not. He's an old man. Officer, a crazy old man. Nurse, it's not like that. He just forgets things. Hey, Kessa. David, my feet are not used to this anymore. David, oh gosh. I wonder what they'll say at the clinic when they hear old David went for an adventure again. Haha. Silly boy David, back into the fray. I wonder if my buddy still hangs around. Breeders. Wow, that's a scary looking creature, monster. Sort of reminds me of Sasquatch in a sense. But look at that cross, it's upside down. That's not good. David, this old shack hasn't changed a bit. I can almost smell the glue Pops used for his spaceship model. Hashtag no. So is this hashtag no like future? Unless it's saying hashtag no for a separate room and then future, unless it's supposed to be together. It's kind of eerie. Oh, my old robot. Still fighting the Empire, aren't you? Pops and stepmother Jacqueline preferred my robot to my buddy. They thought my buddy was a bad influence on me. I don't blame them. Had to do the parent job. One, remember. Two, not now. Remember. When I was grounded for a week. David, hey buddy. I have to go home now before my parents notice I'm gone. I know, but don't worry, I'll be back soon. You're the best, buddy. Mom, your buddy needs your help, sweetie. Mom, do it for me. Take the stone. David, I can't reach it. Mom, I can help you. Mom, did you brush your teeth like I told you to? Of course. Mom, very good, sweetie. David, what are these stones for, Mom? You'll understand soon enough, sweetie. Be on your way now, says Mom. Okay. Sure enough. Let's see how far this thing goes. Okay. Only so far. Oh. I don't know if you're going very far. Mom always said I should brush my teeth there 3 times a day. There's something in there, but I can't see what it is. Sometimes my stones vibrate. I like it. Let's go with gold amber. Some people think I'm crazy because I always carry my stones with me. And red amber. My buddy gave me this stone. It looks like something is trapped inside. Interesting. Oh. Didn't even realize this was a bridge. Duh. Let's go this way. A big mushroom. My buddy likes mushrooms. That's pretty. Mushrooms. Stepmother Jacqueline hates them. Can't go any further. Trees. They look a bit like the trees of the forest surrounding my garden. There's a door. Okay. Huge gas canister. Buddy, are you gonna die one day? That's what I thought. Don't worry, if something happens to you, I'll find a way to bring you back. See if I can go any further south. Okay, let's go to the door. Wait. Oh yeah, the door was over the other side. Derp. Okay. So we're going back to being the old man again? Oh, okay. There's a hole. That was interesting. I'm back out. I'm out here. Let's see. The pages are. Oh, gold trophy achieved. The labyrinth. David, the pages are filled with weird drawings and maps of some kind of labyrinth. Looks a bit like my buddy's place. Okay. This is the same thing over. Okay. Let's see where this goes. Pops, where in God's name are you coming from, son? David. Jacqueline. You were in the cabin, weren't you? Pops. Don't lie to us, David. We told you that we won't accept any more lies. David. I'm sorry. Jacqueline. Sorry? Do you think it makes any difference to be sorry? The harm is done. David. It won't happen again. I was just looking for my robot, Pops. I'll go with the second one. Don't keep saying that every time your robot is in your room. You know that as well as I do. Jacqueline. You can't fool us, David. We know where you went. Jacqueline, you have to understand the weight of your actions. From now on, there will be rules in this house. David, what kind of rule? Or two? David, I'm sorry, stepmother Jacqueline, it's just one. What kind of rule? Are you trying to be a smartass, David? Jacqueline, maybe you should prefer us to send you to boarding school. Is that what you want? Pops, I don't think we can afford. Jacqueline, I had it with you, David. Your father and I, we can't stand it anymore. Do you understand? One, David, it won't happen again. Two, I was just looking for my robot, Pops. I'll go with it won't happen again. Do you think your father and I are stupid? Not one night goes by without you trying to sneak out. You're 9 years old. You have to learn to obey your parents. Pops, your stepmother is right. Do you know what happens to children who don't listen to their parents? David, they die? Or two, they start doing drugs? I'm gonna go with, they die. No, they don't die. They just become sad human beings who always regret that they don't listen to their parents. Jacqueline says, of course they die. Patrick, in this case, do you realize how dangerous it is for a child to go out at night, David? David, I don't know. Pedophiles? Aliens? Pops, no. What? No, I mean, Jacqueline, worse things than that, David. Things you don't even know exist. Jacqueline, if you don't stop, we will have to lock you in your room. Is that what you want? Pops, and no more snuggles. Jacqueline, what? Pops, the fun park. Pops, do you hear that, son? No more snuggles. One, it won't happen again. I was just looking for my robot, Pops. It won't happen again. Do you think your father and I are... do you think your father and I are stupid? Not one night goes... Oh, wait. Yeah, same thing again. They start doing drugs? Yes, exactly. They do drugs and then they lose their jobs, their houses. Then they end up on the streets begging for money. And Jacqueline, Patrick, Pops, they live life without love. Poor people living away from God. Jacqueline, Patrick. Jacqueline, I don't think that's the point. Jacqueline, what your father is trying to say, David, is that we can't trust you if you keep lying to us all the time. David, I just went out to look at the stars. Jacqueline, what stars? The sky is covered with clouds. Pops, is it? Maybe the clouds moved. Jacqueline, stop, Patrick. Tell your son what you think of him sneaking out on us. Pops, it makes me sad. Jacqueline, and angry. Pops, yes, of course, angry. Let's just look for my robot, Pops. Don't keep saying that every time your robot is in your room. Wait, your actions. Okay, I'm sorry, stepmother Jacqueline, it's just... What is it, son? You know you can tell us if something is wrong. Are you being bullied at school? Jacqueline, oh, Patrick, don't you see he's trying to manipulate you again? Pops, I'm not letting him manipulate me. I just wanted to know if something is wrong. You heard about that kid who ended up shooting his classmate, didn't you? Jacqueline, what are you talking about? Pops, I'm sure his parents didn't listen to him either. Jacqueline, come on, Patrick, are you this blind? He's just playing the soft card. It's always the same. He knows exactly how to get to you. Jacqueline, tomorrow he will sneak out again, and we will have this exact conversation again. You have to show some authority, Patrick. David, what will you do, Pops? Jacqueline, yeah, what will you do, Patrick? Pops, we could ground him for a few days. Jacqueline, a few days? Pops, a week? You're grounded for a week, David. Jacqueline, that's not enough. Look at him. He couldn't care less. Pops, I don't know. What do you suggest? Jacqueline, what do I suggest? I suggest you grow some balls, Patrick. It's always the same with you. David, maybe we should decide step... Can I go to my room now? Or maybe you should decide stepmother, Jacqueline. I'm gonna go with the stepmother, Jacqueline one. Maybe I should. Even your son realizes his father can't make a decision. Calm down, honey. Jacqueline, don't tell me to calm down. I'm sick of it. What kind of example are you giving your son? Jacqueline, you can't even be a man in front of your own kid. Can I go to my room? Says David. Jacqueline, it's always the same. I will think of something, honey. I will find a solution, honey. Pops, I don't think we should talk about that in front of Dave. Jacqueline, 2 damn years and that thing is still out there. What if David finds it? What then? David, Pops, can I go? Jacqueline, you promised me, Patrick. You're a liar, like your son. Pops, for Christ's sake, I will. Jacqueline, figure something out. I know. How long? How long until you finally do something? I can't bear it anymore. Jacqueline, I feel like I'm going crazy, Patrick. This thing, this fucking abomination down there. Jacqueline, it kills me. It's on my mind all the time. That fucking noise. Pops, calm down, Jacqueline. You're overreacting. Jacqueline, it's like someone is dying in my brain. I'm losing it, Patrick. I'm fucking losing it. Pops, stop screaming, please. Jacqueline, you are pathetic. David, I'm going to my room now. David, night. And the parents are bickering. Oh, look at that. My parents drink, apparently. Sheol? Isn't that supposed to be like a name of a demon or something? Sheol? I don't know. David, the fridge is full of seafood. Pop's got really into it lately. Okay. There's the cross. David, tonight The Fly is on TV. That movie scares me. Okay. Just seeing if that was something I could click into. I don't know why, but that wall gives me the creeps. Okay. Fox head. Let's see what's in this room. I feel like this is supposed to be my room. Going into a room with, yeah, I'm going to the bathroom here. Let's see what's in here. Oh. Brush teeth. Mom always said that I shouldn't be afraid of monsters. I'm not. My buddy will never let anything happen to me. Oh no. I don't know what that has to do with brushing your teeth, but okay. Wow, look at that huge toilet. I'm pretty sure somebody could fall in that. They'll open the lid and then they'll sit down and then they'll fall through. All I can say is ew. I wonder if I can do anything with this window. Oh, okay. Let's head up here. David, tomorrow is the 19th of April. I have the week off because my teacher is sick. Really? Couldn't get a substitute, eh? Play Ogia. Oh no. Play Ogia. is nicely done. Morning. 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 You defeated the Great Xeron. Gold trophy achieved. Monster Slayer. Out of my stones hatched. I remember now. Ooh, this is weird. Okay. Doesn't seem like I can talk to anybody. Mouth of Madness. Sounds promising. Okay. Everything's at a standstill, apparently. Let's see. Bathtub's cracked. Toilet's in one piece. There's an eye and markings on the wall, as if like days have gone by or something like that. Not really understanding that, but okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. I just skipped a bunch of conversation by accident. I was kind of hoping... nuts. Yikes. Dane. Well, I guess I could continue the conversation from here. That's worrying. I gotta do another playthrough of this then. It looks like some kind of snail. It's so cute. And that's the end of that as soon as I start reading. Snail Grail, gold trophy achieved. David, oh. David, what is the snail doing in my pocket? That was unfortunate. Yeah, I know I kept clicking next, but I was kind of hoping that it was like a repeated thing, but it never happened. So that's unfortunate. Sometimes when Pops and Stepmother Jacqueline... Yeah, wish the X button didn't stick. Sometimes when Pops and Stepmother Jacqueline were having an argument, I just wandered out and went into my buddy's place. There was always something there to welcome me. Remember, when I slept at my buddy's place. And there's the robot. The ships of the Empire are close. We must find a place to hide. This is the robot. Let's see. Oh, okay. Paul and an old friend of Mom came by today. He wanted to see the cabin. Pops got really angry and slapped him in the face. Yikes. not sure if that's a light from the ceiling or what. Oh, a bunch of old family albums. It's going to say the same thing here, right? There are only news reports on TV. Apparently there was a terrorist attack somewhere. Yikes. Oh yeah, okay. For some reason I was thinking that was a wall. David, I'm not thirsty. David, what are you doing here, stepmother Jacqueline? Jacqueline, waiting. Yes, that's what I'm doing. Waiting for your dad to finally do something. David, what should he do? Jacqueline, I can't take any more of that noise. It's in my head all the time, and it makes me do things. I can't explain it, but... David, can I help? Jacqueline, I feel like I'm slowly becoming a stranger to myself, David. And, Jacqueline, I hate how I'm around your father. I hate how I am with you. I hate this little moments of absence I have. Just sitting there, staring at the wall, doing nothing. David, shall I find Pops? Jacqueline, what? Oh, yes, find your father. Tell him that he has to put an end to it. Okay. Go find your father. Yeah. If you mind, can you move? Can you move? Alright. Maybe I have to go out the front door. Let's try that. Front door. Apparently not. Oh, this door's open now. Okay, cool. Ah, here we go. David, stepmother Jacqueline is looking for you. Pops, I know she is. Pops, she wants me to do something I can't do. I tried, I really did, but I can't. David, what is it, Pops? Pops, oh, nothing a boy your age should be worrying about. David, can I help? Pops, you can be a good boy and fix me something to drink. I don't know, a coffee or something? Please be a good boy and fix me something to drink. I'll give you something stiff, Dad. Living with Jacqueline, you definitely need it. Let's head up here. Take coffee, take beer, take Irish coffee. Let's go with coffee. Gold trophy achieved. Coffee. I can get behind this trophy. Coffee's good. Coffee's life. Hey, Dad, I got your coffee for you. Here's coffee. Oh, David, here's a coffee. Pops. Oh, a coffee? That's fine, too. Now leave your father alone for a bit, would you? I need to think. Pops, bring me another coffee later. We talk a bit more. Pops, I need to think. Okay. I'll go talk to Jacqueline and see if that does anything. Man, this is like very creepy. I'll tell you that. Kind of get an unsettling feeling. Go find your father. I did find him. He doesn't want to talk to you. He just needs to think. Just leave the man alone. Take beer. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Here's a beer. Pops, I don't feel like alcohol, son. If I try the other option. Take Irish coffee. I guess I was supposed to choose Irish coffee. It's coffee with probably liquor in it. That's what Irish coffee is. Here's the coffee. This coffee's good. I feel a little better now. David, what's wrong with you, Pops? Pops, you wouldn't understand, son. Being an adult is complicated. It's not like you expect it to be. David, how is it? Pops, like being sick. Pops, like you wake up every morning with a cold and you never know where you caught it. David, sounds terrible. Pops, you should know. Alright, sorry. You know that I lost my mother too when I was about your age. I'm really sorry you had to live that, son. I wish we could still be together, all of us. David, it's okay. Pops, I hope you are happy, David. I don't know if you are, but I hope you find happiness sometimes. David, I am, Pops, especially when I play with my buddy. Pops, your buddy. You have told me so much about him. You should bring him home one day to play video games or something. What do you think? David. Anyway, Pops, I can't do what your stepmother wants me to. Tell her that. Tell her I'm sorry. Tell Jacqueline I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, Dad. I'll do it. I feel like I'm a mini version of Waldo. Anyway, it's mainly the hat that gives it away. The red vest. I don't know if he wears a red vest or anything, but I feel like he does. Anyway. Pop says he can't do it. Jacqueline. How could I not see how weak he is? My mother told me never to trust a man. She was right about that. David, what do you want him to do? Jacqueline, I want him to finally get rid of it. To kill. Jacqueline, oh, David, you have no idea. You're a little boy. Jacqueline, I thought marrying your father was a good idea, but you never know, really, what people hide. The weight of their lives. Oh, the weight of their lies, not lives. Anyway, David, I thought adults don't lie. Jacqueline, they do, sadly, they do. Anyway, go tell your dad that I can't live with this noise anymore. Jacqueline, either your father gets rid of this thing or I'm out of here. Bye. I got a funny feeling it's gonna be bye. Let's head down here. Stepmother Jacqueline says, Pops, I know what she says. She doesn't understand. David, Pops, what's going on between you and stepmother Jacqueline? Pops, it's complicated, son. Your stepmother and I have been together for a long time now. Pops, after a while, you start understanding things about each other, and sometimes you get disappointed. Pops, Jacqueline is a little disappointed, that's all. David, why? Pops, there are things I just can't do. I hoped she would understand that. She did at first, but now... Well, you see how it is now. David, was it like that with Mom too? Pops, no, it wasn't. Your mother was the most amazing person I ever met. Pops, I want to remember her, you know. I want to see her, but her face gets all blurry in my mind. Pops, oh, David, sometimes I wish I could just go down and see her. Pops, go down memory lane, I mean. David, I'm sure I could find a picture to help you remember what she looked like. Pops, oh, yes, that would be nice. It's all blurry in my mind. Apparently it repeats the same thing. Let's see what happens if I talk to stepmother Jacqueline. Now I'm calling her stepmother Jacqueline now. Either way, your father get rid of that thing around here. Okay. Not really sure what to do now. That hashtag no future thing, that kind of like creeps me out. Like, I don't know what they mean by no future. I don't know if it's because of the monster thing or if it's a thing that they're doing, you know, based on real life. like, outside the game. It's kind of hard to tell, honestly. Yikes, is all I can say. Let's try the front door and see if anything else happens. Nope. Okay. Let's, play another video game, maybe? No. Oh, maybe I gotta go to the family albums. I just thought of that. Because he said something about seeing her was blurry. One album, there's an old picture of Mom. Her face is missing, as if somebody tore it out. Take the picture. Yeah, I got the photo. It's all blurry in my mind. It's old picture of Mom. Her face is missing, as if somebody tore it out. I have to fix this. Okay. Apparently the amber's broken. Stone is broken. It looks like something came out of it. Snail. There's something familiar about it. Said something about fixing it. I'm not really sure why. Okay. I'm honestly not really sure what to do here. Maybe I can go back in here again. Maybe I gotta go to Jacqueline. If not, then I guess I gotta start clicking on things to figure out what it is I need to do. It says I have to fix this, though. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do to fix this. Place I haven't been to is my room. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe I can use my school pen to draw Mom's face. Draw Mom's face. Tomorrow's the 30th of May. Pops bought me a new pen for school. Boy, new pen. Pops, what's that? David, it's Mom. I didn't find any picture of her face on, so I drew her. Oh, that's very nice. She looked exactly like that. David, do you remember now? Pops, yes I do. She was beautiful, wasn't she? David, why do you need a stepmother, Jacqueline? Why did you need a stepmother, Jacqueline? Pops, I don't know, son. It was too hard for me to be alone, I guess, in this house without your mother. Pops, there are too many memories here. I needed help, or else I was going to lose myself. David, does stepmother Jacqueline still help you with that? Pops, not really. She wants me to get rid of. It's hard to explain. Pops, sometimes a man has something About himself he loves a lot. A pride, a power, something he learned to love, and he knows that this power hurts people around him, but he can't get rid of it. David, why? Pops, because over the years it has become a part of him. Why do I feel like they're talking about me? That's crazy. Like, if that's the case, then damn. David, what should I tell stepmother Jacqueline? Pops, no need to say anything. She knows. You should go to bed, son. It's late. Okay. I will. Or not. Yeah, or not. Let's go here. Maybe I have to talk to stepmother Jacqueline. Hello there. He's not going to do it, is he? He's just going to stay there and complain about how difficult it is to be a grown-up, says Jacqueline. David, stepmother Jackal should just like how she just pushed me aside. What is she going to do? What's she going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Oh. Technically, in real life, you shouldn't be able to do that. You can't do this. But in this case, it's like, hey, I can see what you're doing over here. Maybe wonder if I can sneak out. Yesterday, Pops buried something here. Oh, gold trophy, Psycho Pops, okay? David, yesterday, Pops buried something here. I think it was Mother Jacqueline's ID card. Oh, he must have killed her. That's my guess, because that explains the blood in the bathroom. Into the hole. I'm gonna take a look around, see if anything news. Whoa, what? What is that? Sometimes I feel alone amongst the ones I love. That's a mask? Okay. Mask to you? Yes, I do. Not really. Then you know nothing. Meet loneliness. Whoa. What? What? Oh, okay. I never existed outside of this hole, says the mask. Mask, tell me, is your world real? I'm not sure. Is this world real? Of course. Man, you are a fool if you believe so. Go back to where you came from, said the mask. Sometimes I feel alone once the ones I love, do you? I'm gonna click yes I do. Then let me introduce you to someone that will cheer you up. Take stone. No, don't do that, please, Boy One says. Boy One, if you bring it back to life, it will. Boy One, you have no idea what this thing is capable of. Boy One, look around you. This thing. Boy One, it is stealing us. Okay. I prefer places that whisper in the dark. What about you? Yes, I do too. I have no idea what you're talking about. It has been said that nothing can be known. A friend of mine surely thinks so. Meet ignorance. Take stone. Pops, don't do that. Don't help it come back. Pops, it uses you, David, the same way it used your mother and me. Pops, this abomination, it doesn't care about you. Pops, it doesn't care about anything. Ask, the meaning of things is beyond my reach. Ask, therefore I settle for their hollow shells. Ask, what about you? It depends, life is complicated sometimes, too. Mom always said I understand everything. I had a friend called Arrogance. You remind me of her. She is gone now. Okay. I'm gonna click yes, I do too. Good, a friend of mine doesn't like it. Go change her mind. I'm gonna click, it depends, life is complicated sometimes. I know someone you might like, human. Gold trophy achieved, confusion. Yep. Perfect. Because I'm kinda confused, honestly. I know someone you might like, human. Meet confusion. Okay. Sometimes feel alone when someone's alone, do you? Yes, I do. Okay, we're done about. So each of these masks represent something like truth and arrogance and whatever, okay? Ignorance. Okay. I'm gonna come down here. Yeah, what happens if I... oh, never mind. Alright, let's go over here. What in God's name is this? David, my father wants you to come over. Haha, he has no idea. David, can this thing fly? David, I'm sure it can. What you build always looks better than the real things, buddy. David, you should have created everything. What? Creepy. Right there, let's see what she has to say. David, hey Mom. David, can we do something else today? I don't really feel like hide and seek. David, when I was little, I always thought my robot was going to protect me from all the bad things. David, now I know you are the one protecting me, buddy. David, yeah, you're right. We will show them all. Spin the robot that was making all that noise. Okay. David, hey buddy, can I crash here tonight? Dude, cool, thanks. Another video game console. I'm too tired to play now. No, you're never too tired to play video games. You're a kid. Okay, actually, that's not true. You can be too tired to play video games. But, alright. Bedtime then, I guess. David, hey buddy, thanks for the stones. David, I will keep them forever. David, good night, buddy. One of my stones hatched. I remember now. My guess is this is where Jacqueline dies. That's just a guess. I'm not really sure what to expect, honestly. Oh, yeah, I already... oh, okay. Yeah, there's the fox head. See if I can click on this. Oh, okay. Let's go down to this bedroom. I don't think I have yet as the old man. Could be wrong. Yes, I have, because I remember them standing there now. Whoa, what? Oh, I thought I saw something on the bed there for a moment. I'm like, what? Oh, shoot. Everything will be alright, Paul. You just need to hang in there for a little while. Says Mom. Boy one, I know, but Mom, depression is a tough one to beat. Nobody will blame you. Boy one, what? Depression? You're kidding me, right? Boy one, I'm not depressed. You know exactly what's wrong with me. You know it. Boy one, it's this thing we saw when we were kids. I can't. Mom, we were children. You know how children are. I'm sure we just imagined it. Boy one, I can't get it out of my head, Annie. This horrible noise. Mom, it was just some kind of weird animal, nothing more. Boy one, do you still have it? Mom, you should forget about that. Go get help, find a girl, live a little. Boy one, you do you? You still have it? Mom, I met a man, you know, Patrick, a really sweet guy. It helps to be in love. It makes life better. Boy one, you kept it all this time. You lied to us. You have to destroy it, please, says Boy one. Boy one, you have to get this thing out of my head. David, the snail is growing. Okay. Okay. Now what? Back here, apparently. The garden, the place of all adventures. I used to go there to play with my buddy, sneaking around Pops when he finished washing the dishes. Good times they were. Let's go. Nah, not now. Not yet. Just want to be absolute sure that I can't really do anything else. You know, I was going to say I wish I could move faster, but I'm an old man. What do you expect? Lamp was here, but it looks like it's cups or candles. Just stain in the rug. house. Let's see what else is around. Usually if I can click on something it highlights, but you never know. Oh. David, I'm not sleepy. I wasn't even clicking on the bed, and it was telling me I'm not sleepy. Go figure. The no future, I wonder if one of us wrote that, or it could have been somebody that came back and, you know, terrorized the house, you know, like vandalism. It might be vandalism, but who knows. Keep up the good fight, David says. Don't lose your head. Hey, look at that. It's supposed to be Mega Man. Interesting. It's kind of weird. It's just don't lose your head. Oh. Interesting. Alright. Well, I guess I have to go outside. When Pops washed the dishes. I like how it's like with like font on the screen, and then you press X and it disappears. Pops, it's time to go to bed, champ. You have to be well rested if you want to go to the Snuggles tomorrow. David, okay, Pops, good night then. Pops, good night, son. Gold trophy achieved. Fight the Empire. It's a good thing I clicked on this. Don't let the Empire catch us. My school things. Tomorrow is the 4th of April. I finished all my homework already. Wait a minute. So we went from like April 18th, I think it's it, because earlier I think he said it was April 19th, to sometime in May, to now in April. So either we went back in time, or we went further in time. I have a funny feeling we went back in time. Okay. Just gonna check a few more things out before anything. Okay. Brush teeth. Mom told me everything will be alright because I'm a brave boy. I think every time I go to brush my teeth, I think of my mother. I think this is what is happening here, because nobody really says this kind of stuff when they brush their teeth. Well, I mean, who knows? I mean, maybe you, the viewer, does. Who knows? Pops has been building this spaceship for ages now. It reminds me of my game a bit. It's a fair assumption to make. I mean, you are a spaceship shooting. It was a space shooter. So, you know. What happens if I click the front door? I think the neighbors are all asleep. It looks peaceful out there. Fair assumption to make. See if anything's in this room. David, a bunch of old stuff. Some things here still belong to Mom, but Pops don't want to throw them out. Said Mother Jacqueline is a little annoyed by it. can't speed it up, it just makes it disappear. Interesting. Okay. You know, I mean, there is some people out there who, like, lose a loved one and they keep their stuff, and then somebody else, like if somebody new comes into their life later on down the road, they tend to be like, oh, hey, you should throw this out. And it's like, really? Okay, the TV's on, obviously, because you can tell by the light on the floor. David, Indiana Jones is on TV. Me and my buddy, we love that movie. Okay. Yes, it is a good movie. Uh-oh. I went to go and click X on that thing, and then all of a sudden the conversation started, so I... Dang. Anyway, Jacqueline, it's not like that, Patrick. I'm not worried about him going out to play in the garden. It's that thing, Jacqueline says. Jacqueline, what if he finds it? You can't honestly think it's safe. For Christ's sake, Patrick. She didn't hiccup, I did. Anyway, why don't we just tell the police? Pops, our lives would never be the same if we did. You know that, honey. I will figure something out. Don't worry. Jacqueline, when? We've been married for 2 years now, and this thing is still there. Pops, it doesn't do anything really. It's just there. Like one of your plants. Jacqueline, yes, it does do something. Pops, you're being paranoid. I know how weird all of this is, but I can assure you we are not in danger. You have to trust me, honey. Pops, I promise I will get rid of it. In the meantime, just try not to think about it, okay? Jacqueline, okay. Pops, I'm finished with the dishes now. I think I'll watch TV for a little while. Do you still have the keys to the garden? Jacqueline, yes, I'm going to hide them in our room. Oh, I know where I'm going. It's like David the little Snoop. Oh. Pops, what are you doing here, David? Go back to bed. Oh, I don't think I was supposed to get caught. Let's pretend this never happened. Let's see if I can find the keys. Okay. Wait, maybe I have to go through that conversation again. Maybe that's what's happening. Let me click this here just to be sure. Yep, maybe I have to go through that conversation again. I just can't be caught. I just have to sneak there. I think that's what's going on here. You shouldn't worry so much. He's a young boy. When I was his age, we used to do far more dangerous things. It's not like that, Patrick. I'm worried about him. Yeah. It says that again. Okay. Right. Okay. Can't go up there. I was thinking if I was off, like if they were off screen away from me, that they couldn't see me, but that's not the case. I tried going here and that wasn't the case, so I'm not really sure what to do here. Try something else. Window? No. Okay. I know this is going to be annoying for some of you people, but I'm trying to figure out what it is that I need to do to get not be seen. Maybe I should watch more Monty Python on how not to be seen. David, are you trying to sneak out again? Go back to bed if you don't want to be grounded. Dang. Gold trophy achieved. Caught. Yeah, so I'm on the right path, but I thought since she was like already down here and turning this way, I thought I would be able to sneak up behind her, but it's obviously not the case. I am going to do this instead. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to go hide over here into the bathroom. I mean, if she sees me through this wall, I'm screaming witchcraft. Maybe she comes into the bathroom afterwards. Okay. Alright. I wonder if there's a trophy for not getting caught. Alright, let's try this again. By. Drop the keys off, then she's going somewhere. And my guess is the bathroom. If she goes right, then I must not have waited long enough for her to go by. She does go to the bathroom. Alright, where's the keys? Some other Jacqueline's bag. There's a key in it. Take the key. I think it's the key for the garden. She's right there. Okay. Let's see if I can sneak out the door. And I'm outside yet again. Some other Jacqueline will kill me if I step on her garden. Should totally do it. That's terrible. Wait a minute. David, Pop sits there all day long pretending to read. Is it because he doesn't know how to read? Who knows? Oh, I like that. That's cool. The hole. Oh. Haha, you're the best. Cool, buddy, that's the boss from my video game. Did you do that for me? Haha, you're the best. Yeah, I seen that, and I'm like, that's from the video game. I got that. I killed that for a trophy. Okay. Okay, I have to go to the apparition of Mom. Kind of figured that, but I just wanted to see if there was anything else around. Hey Mom, I'm back. Can we play hide and seek? I guess I gotta go look for Mom. Okay. Hey, there you are. I see you. Haha. You're so bad at hiding. David, Mom, can we go see my buddy? Just want to see if I can go over here. Nope, okay. Across the bridge we go. Whoa, it's the Fox head. Fox, you can ask me one question, little man. Why is Pops acting so weird lately? And one, who are you? I'm gonna go with why is Pops acting so weird lately? Fox, I can't tell you that, little man, but I can tell you one other thing. Fox, you will never leave this place. No more questions for you, little man. Okay. You can ask me one question, little man. How can I beat my video game? Will I become famous? I'm gonna click, how can I beat my video game? I can't tell you that, little man, but I can tell you one other thing. One day, you will rule over the world. No more questions for you, little man. Fox, you can ask me one question, little man. When am I going to die? Dude, where's my buddy coming from? This one. I can't tell you that, little man, but I can tell you one other thing. Time is irrelevant. No more questions for you, little man. Oh, another stone. Fox, no, little man. This is not for you. Fox, or is it? Fox, did you earn it? Fox, are you really prepared for the power that rests down there? Down here? Davids, what will you do, old man? Davids, look at this place. Isn't it perfect? This world, it's like home, but better. David, complete. Davids, take the amber, Grandpa. Davids, do it. Let's have some fun, like in the old days. One of my stones hatched. I remember now. There's the Fox head. Now the question is where do I go from here? I'm not sure if this game has a platinum trophy, but after when I'm done, I'll check. See if I can go back outside here. Nope, apparently not. Okay, so the only rooms I have yet to check is the family album room, my room, parents' room, and bathroom. Never checked the front door, but I'm not going to do that right yet. Okay, I already came from the family room, or the album room. So let's see if there's anything here. Oh yes, I have done this. Wish I didn't skip any of that conversation. Looks like the young boy when he was a kid, and then my mother right there. Then not me, and some other girl. I have no idea who that is. Okay. Sometimes my stone vibrated like it. Okay, toothbrush. Mom always said I should brush my teeth 3 times a day. The stone is broken. It looks like something came out of it. A snail. There's something familiar about it. The stone remembers. Okay. I think my buddy gave me the stone, so I would never forget him. Okay. Alright, let's go down this room then. Oh. Pops, what is it, baby? Mom, I have to tell you something. Pops, what is it? You're starting to scare me. Pops, don't tell me you have another guy. Mom, Pops, that's it. You love someone else? Mom, no, not someone. Mom, at first I tried to leave it, you know, I wanted to at some point. I really wanted to. Mom, but then I realized it's not possible. You can't. It always finds a way back. Pops, baby, are you drunk? Mom, and then I realized I understood why it always comes back. Mom, because of me, because it loves me. Pops, who loves you? What are you talking about? Mom, I can show you if you want. Mom, follow me. Yeah, I wish I didn't. See, the thing is I'm not pressing X towards them, and I'm never expecting that it's going to trigger the conversation, because I was going to see if I could look at something on the bureau there. Anyway, David, the snail is growing. David, she wasn't an easy one, stepmother Jacqueline. Sometimes she gave Pops a hard time just for speaking too loud. David, she didn't like my buddy much either. Remember, when stepmother Jacqueline was angry. Can I play the game? No. Oh. Oh. Robot, the Empire is defeated. It's time to feast. Okay. Tomorrow is the 9th of June. I don't know what's going to happen. Okay. Brush teeth. Mom always said I was going to do great things. I'm sure I will one day. Now see, there was a thing there for brushing your teeth 3 times a day. Something tells me that I have to keep going back there to brush my teeth for a trophy. That's just a hunch I get. Anyway, continuing. I don't know why Pops doesn't finish his ship. It's like he doesn't want it to be complete. It's hot and sticky outside. I hate it. Okay. Gosh, this place is a mess. David, there's a piece of paper with an inscription on the top of the box. I can't compete with a memory, it says. David, stepmother Jacqueline left her bag on the floor. It's filled with brochures about domestic violence. Okay. The TV seems to be broken. The screen shows only static and weird colors. That's what I get apparently from looking at the TV guide. David, stepmother Jacqueline drinks a lot these days. I don't think the alcohol is good for her. Pops, no, 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 no. Pops, what is she doing? Oh my god. What does she have to, why did she have to do that? David, what are you talking about? Pops, your mother is in there. In the hole. Pops, I should never have let her go. I should have killed this thing a long time ago. Pops, she wouldn't let me, your mother. She loved it too much. Pops, now it's too late. Jacqueline burned it all down. David, oh no, my buddy. David, let it burn. Okay. I'm not sure what he means by let it burn, but hey, look at that. It's a tomato plant. Yikes. There's no time for that. I have to help my buddy. Okay. Jacqueline, I put an end to it, David. I finished it. Jacqueline, your father wouldn't do anything for years. He told me he was going to find a way. Jacqueline, I will find a way, honey. Don't worry, honey. You're being paranoid, honey. David, I have to go down there. Jacqueline, you know what the crazy thing is? It's not this thing, it's me. Jacqueline, how can someone live like that? Sharing my husband with this whatever this bloody thing is. David, let me go through, please. Jacqueline, I thought it was your mother's death that made him like that. I was wrong. Your father is crazy. He didn't want to find a way. He never even really considered it. Jacqueline, he loved that thing, that monster down there. David, my buddy, I have to help my buddy. Jacqueline, it took me all these years to realize that he was just dragging me with him into his madness. Jacqueline, this monster, it doesn't feel anything. It doesn't think. All it does is copying us. Aimless, emotionless. Jacqueline, it all ends tonight. Okay. David, I can't enter. David, buddy. David, these stones you gave me, I know there's something special about them. David, like they hold my memories of you, my memories of everything. David, maybe if I break them, the memories will come out somehow. David, I'm sure I will find a way. David, don't worry, buddy, you're not going to be dead for long. See if they're down here in their room. Nope, apparently not. Bathroom, maybe? Can't even enter the bathroom. Oh no, Pops. No, 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 no. David, Dad, open the door. Pops, go away, David. David, Dad, what's happening? Pops, I didn't want to do that, but she gave me no choice. Pops, she destroyed it all. Pops, this thing down there, you know it, don't you? You go there sometimes down the hole. Pop, oh David, I used to hate it so much I used to think it was the devil. Pops, but your mother, she loved it. She loved it more than she loved us, David. David, what did you do, Dad? Yep, thought so. Pops, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, son. Pops, I never wanted you to live that. Pops, being born in this family. Pops. Pops trapped with this thing. One of my stones hatched. I remember now. stop crying, Patrick. You know I have to. Pops, no, you don't. You can't. Mom, I have no choice. It's not you, Patrick. You were a wonderful husband. Pops, you can't leave me. Leave us. Did you even think about your son? Mom, of course I think about him. I think about him all the time. Pops, what kind of mother are you leaving your own son like that? Mom, you just don't understand it. It is so complete, so powerful. Mom, David will understand. He will see how happy I am one day. He will understand. Pops, let me at least come with you. Mom, I can't. Patrick, this place would eat you alive. Pops, Annie, please. Mom, I'm sorry, Patrick. That's what I was meant to do all this years. Mom, that's who I am. David, my snail is growing. David, hey Mom, what are you doing here? Mom, I have to tell you something, sweetie. David, what is it? Mom, I'm going away for a little while. David, where are you going, Mom? Mom, to a wonderful place. A place filled with... David, Mom? Mom, David, Mom, what is it? Mom, come with me, sweetie, but please don't tell your father. Mom, I want to introduce you to a very good friend of mine. I wasn't sure if I was walking or if it was the game taking control. To the hole. Use red amber. Don't worry, buddy. Buddy. Use gold amber. I'm coming to save you, buddy. Use blue amber. David, soon we will be together again. Black Amber. I'm going to bring you back, buddy. David, here we go. So, now do I go this way? Is that what's happening here? Did I accidentally bypass that? Did I have to come back here? Yep. Mom, do you have something for me? Give snail. David, oh. David the snail. David, buddy, it was you. Okay, that's creepy. David, haha, you're back, buddy. David, I'm so happy to see you. David, you know it wasn't always easy out there. David, at the clinic, people thought I was crazy. Silly boy David, they called me. David, they never believed me when I told them I had a buddy. David, the nurses told me all this was happening because of Pops. David, because of what he did to stepmother Jacqueline. David, that didn't make sense to me. David, why should I be kept prisoner because of something my father did? David, yeah, they're weird out there. David, I didn't care though. Even when they came to tell me Pops died, I didn't care. I always knew, buddy. I always knew that you gave me those stones so I could bring you back. David, I kept them all this time, and now you're back. Haha, silly boy David isn't so silly anymore. Don't worry, buddy. I'm never going to leave you again. Gold trophy achieved. Resurrection. Soon. Breeders. Oh, that was definitely interesting. Huh, interesting. Let me check something right quick. Okay. For some reason, it's not allowing me to sync my trophies. It just keeps saying syncing. But anyway. That's creepy. Press the cross button to continue. So, oh. Just shows me that again. Readers. Yeah, so that was definitely interesting. I know I skipped some of the conversation, but yikes. I'm gonna do another playthrough of this again, so because I missed some of the conversation, sadly. I don't know how long I've been streaming for, but I'm gonna click new game. Okay, so this is when the boy left, or the old man escaped. Computer not used to this anymore. Oh gosh, I wonder what they'll do. Okay. Oh, track hasn't changed a bit. Almost smell the glue pot. Oh yeah, that. Okay. this time I am not going to get caught. I'm not sure if it's a trophy. Can't see the trophies because, well, I had a hard time sinking. So I already read all this before. Leave. Come down here. Wait for her to leave. Hide around the corner like a mischief little kid. Hey Mom, back. Can we play hide and seek? She's gone. We'll go up here. Let's see. Who are you? I can't tell you that, little man, but I can tell you one thing. You will never leave this place. That's one question, little man. Will I become famous? I can't tell you that, little man, but I can tell you one thing. One day you'll rule over this world. And that's one question, little man. When am I going to die? Can't tell you that, little man, but I can tell you time is irrelevant. Okay. No, no, little man. This is not for you, or is it? Did you earn it? Are you really prepared? What will you do, old man? Look at this place and it's a perfect complete. Take the hamper and do it. Let's have some fun in the old days. Okay, I'm going to see what was said for the conversation in my room for the, yeah, that was part of the stuff that I skipped. Boy, your father said we shouldn't play here. Don't sweat it, Paul. Dad's at work, and after all, it's my garden too. Boy, one, I didn't want to get into trouble. Girl one, come on, Paul. Don't be such a wimp. What do you think? What do you think is in there? No idea. It looks like some kind of foxhole. I think it might be a crater from a meteorite or something. There's only one way to find out. I'm going in. What? You're crazy. Jeez. What do you see? I don't know. It's very dark in here. Oh! There's something here. What? Tell us what you see. It looks like some kind of snail. It's so cute. They call that snail cute? It's called scary. Oh. What is a snail doing in my pocket? Okay. Oh. Sometimes when Pops and stepmother Jacqueline were having an argument, I just wandered out and went to my buddy's place. There was always someone there to welcome me. Remember. Mom said I should watch over my father. I don't know if I'm doing a good job at that. Pop seems very scared recently. Okay. Let's go back up here. What are you doing here, stepmother Jacqueline? Waiting, yes, that's what I'm doing. Waiting for your dad to finally do something. What should he do? Can't take any more of that noise in my head. I don't do this. Blah, blah, blah. Can I help? I feel like I'm silly. Yep. Okay. Yep. Alright. Gotta take or go talk to him. I remember he's like, oh, give me a coffee. I got him a coffee. I ended up getting him coffee, but he's like, oh, you got me a coffee. Something I can't do is something drink, okay. This time I'm just gonna give him the Irish coffee, see if that's a trophy. Second time around I gave it to him and it worked, but I don't know. Take Irish coffee. Down here. Give it to him. Here's coffee. This coffee's good. What's wrong with you, Pops? You wouldn't understand. How is that? Like me. Blah, blah, blah. It's okay. Yeah. I can use it. I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay. If I remember correctly, I think she steps out. Or steps to go in and talk to him. Maybe I get to go back to him again. He says he can't do it. How could you? I want him to find you brother to kill. I don't know that you're a little boy. I thought maybe your father was a good idea. Do something to do anyway. Go tell your dad. Anymore. Okay. She said, I'm sure I can find a picture so she knows what she looks like. And I gotta go get the picture from the album. I went up last time. I'm gonna see what happens if I go down and follow. Oh, it's not allowing me to. I'm just gonna close the door. Yep, thought so. Would love to be a fly on the wall for that conversation. Okay, so yeah, alright. Go into the garden again. What happens if I... wonder if there's different endings, but I'm not really sure. I think the game crashed? Yikes. Yeah, the game crashed. It's not doing anything. Well, that's not good. Okay, well, I guess that's the end of this stream. I did complete the game, though. Not sure if there's more than one ending. Give me a quick moment, folks. Take one last look and see if it will sync. Nope, it's still giving me the sync of the PlayStation issue. Alright, well, that's it for this. Like I said, it's just, I can't seem to, I don't know, I can't seem to sync. I have to let it sit and wait for some time for it to sync. I don't know why. Could be issue with the PlayStation Network, but anyway. So yeah, that's been the playthrough of a Breeder Homegrown Director's Cut. I hope you all enjoyed. I was trying to do a quick run through around to see some of the conversations I missed, but I mainly seen the one that I could remember that I missed was some of the conversation at the beginning there. But if I remember correctly, there was one there for when I was trying to go and click on the table, but I think it was for when I was trying to sneak outside. So there is some stuff that I missed. Oh wait, actually no, that was what I just did there, honestly. So I still skipped over it. But I did go back and reread that, though. Now that I think about it, because once you fail it, you have to go there and read the conversation again, so... Yikes. Yeah, I'm not really sure. It's kind of weird, so... I don't understand that tunnel. I'm not sure where the tunnel actually leads you to. It's almost like it's another world. Like it's an underworld or something. But it's still part of Earth. And there's different eggs. And the mother, like, ends up finding it somehow. I don't know if the boy one and all that stuff was like people that were her friends. Okay, so I'm not really sure what it, okay, so there's a few things I'm kind of confused of. The little girl, like when I'm the old man and I go into what's supposedly my room, I go in and I talk to the kids, and there's like kids talking, and it says mom. So I don't know if that's their mom or it's supposed to be my mother, but I think it was supposed to be my mother at a younger age, I assume. So maybe she grew up in that house, and then she ended up meeting my father. Maybe she was with somebody else, but when they got older, she ended up meeting my, which is supposed to be your dad. Maybe? I'm just assuming. I'm just guessing here. So maybe, like, she was always fascinated with them. Then she had me, because I'm not sure who boy one is supposed to be. Maybe it was supposed to be her first child. I don't know. And apparently this thing is supposed to be evil because it's supposed to be stealing them or whatever, according to things. So the mom never actually technically died. She decided to leave her family to go with that snail. And I guess the snail ended up kidnapping her or took her away. I don't know. I don't really understand that part. I really don't. But the snail has the power to make things appear and stuff like that. So I don't quite understand. So I guess the black background is good for me talking, actually, now that I think about it. Because there's no music to interfere with me, but... then the father... she shows the thing to the father, your father, and he doesn't do anything about it, and he says that his wife, aka, well, also your mother, loved it more than her family, and the thing keeps coming back. I kind of don't really understand that. Maybe I'm not thinking clearly, or there's something I'm missing that's obvious. And then I guess it must have died at some point, because when I take the eggs, they're like, oh no, don't take the eggs, like this thing will come back and it's not good, because in other words, this thing's evil. And you actually bring it back from the dead or something? I kind of don't understand, because I don't know what's exactly happened to it. Oh, maybe when she set the thing on fire, maybe that's what killed it, or made it go away. But you brought it back by putting the eggs back on the thing. But apparently the snail was apparently supposed to have grown. You never actually see the buddy. It almost makes it seem like you're imagining things. And then at the end, wait for the big reveal, it's like, no, you're not imagining things. It's actually real. Every time you go and you're talking to your buddy that's not actually responding to you, maybe it's communicating with you telepathically, but for us it's just sees ... But either way, regardless, you never actually see the snail at all because it hasn't grown to that incredible size yet. Because it's always like you're always hiding behind something when you're talking to it. So I'm not 100% sure. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. This is a very strange game, and it's eerie, and it's very weird, for sure. But it is creepy, and it does deal with dark themes, though, which is pretty cool. But then again, I think the game Undertale is kind of like that. This game reminds me of Undertale. I never played Undertale, but it actually reminds me of that. So yeah, there's not really much else more I could say, honestly. I really don't know what to think. But the snail creature looked interesting in the end, though. Because, like, when I seen that, I'm like, what? So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed my run-through of this. And I'd like to thank the devs for providing this game for me. Developer Outlands. And the publisher being Sometimes You. It's definitely an interesting game. This game will be coming out soon. So, who knows if there's more than one ending. But if there is, you can find out for yourselves for when it comes out very soon from now. Thanks for watching, and I hope you all take care.